Crystals, loot boxes, overpriced heroes, lack of content, broken heroes, no support. All of these things have been problems that have plagued EA's Star Wars Battlefront II since its launch on November 17, 2017. Whether they be problems within the game itself, or stigmas created from practices found in other titles, Battlefront 2 has hit many bumps along the road in its first year alone. So why have I put over 950 hours into this game that a lot of people still look at in a negative light? Let's take a look at some of those problems I started off with. Microtransactions, removed from the game hours before it launched. Loot boxes, replaced with a linear progression system in March of 2018, just 5 months after the game's release. Overpriced heroes. Hero costs have dropped 75% the same day as the microtransactions were removed. Lack of content. Here's a roadmap of everything the game has added since launch. No support. The developers have said this game will continue to have support through 2019. The only major problem this game hasn't addressed yet is broken heroes, and really, it's broken hero, singular. Looking at you, Chewbacca. The best part? He's getting fixed too. Despite the amount of negativity this game received at launch, the developers have stuck with it. They didn't write it off as a failure and move on to the next project. In a year, they've managed to turn this game completely around and address every major problem people have had with it. After the abandonment of the Mass Effect franchise following Andromeda's flop earlier in the year, I was shocked to see EA continue to support Battlefront 2 after it got arguably more of a negative reception. Originally, I played this game just because of the Star Wars brand. The randomized progression found in the loot boxes was admittedly terrible, and I was probably going to stop playing after some time because of this. Then the progression update was released, and suddenly I finally felt like I was earning my levels, not crossing my fingers for them in a digital slot machine. A few things this game got right from day one was how immersive it is to the Star Wars galaxy. You're an Imperial snowtrooper, escorting a pair of massive AT-ATs while they make their way towards the rebel base to finish off those galactic terrorists. You're a clone officer, protecting your brothers as they hold off Clanker forces on Camino, knowing failure could doom the army of the Republic. You're an X-Wing pilot, trying desperately to take down a Star Destroyer so the Empire's grip on this innocent system can loosen just this little bit. This game, without a doubt, not only looks like Star Wars or plays like it sounds like it. Through hearing alone, you can sense how gargantuan an ATM-6 is by listening to its oversized frame moan as it lumbers towards the Resistance base on Crate. You feel the punch of energy as you ignite a lightsaber. You fear the inevitable boom of a seismic charge the moment a dogfight goes silent. A chill runs up your spine when you hear the sound of metallic scuttling and see General Grievous quickly crawling along the ground as he shouts, "I'm coming for you!" EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2 is by far the greatest Star Wars multiplayer experience to date. I've put in an incredible amount of time to this game and have met many great people and players through it. It allows the player to fulfill any role they wish on the battlefront and influence the game with it. Officers can help fellow soldiers without firing a shot themselves. Jump troopers can quickly get behind the enemy for a swift flank. Enforcers in armored vehicles can give your front line the push it desperately needs. And the right choice of a hero can make or break a match. The entire game is a fun, immersive experience. I've witnessed an incredible amount of change and devotion to it from players and developers alike. It continues to grow, and the devs have worked incredibly hard to remove the black marks of its past to much success.